Yeah, the bridge, and then in the, I think in the graveyard after that, when he tells you to go take down that demon. Am I talking to the mouse or the cat?
Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course, what I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
Sweet.
There, middle of somewhere.
Nice decor.
The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest, and
Is
the
that a painting
famished
of himself
come
on
to
the wall?
feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
I mean, I'm a dwarf, so ignore him and start filling a plate.
Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes the
Om
next
nom nom.
part that much more straightforward.
Do I still get the food?
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
Why would you help me?
Because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can. And you're in dire need. One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
Brother really does love to hear himself talk. Yo, if you had a voice that, like that, you would too. I need to think this over.
Take all the time you
Shadowheart
need.
approves.
But make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
And if I do want to take this deal, how would I find you?
I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Nice, received 3 food. Woo! I filled my plate. Ah, there she is.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade.
Oh dang, I just heard
away.
some harpies down there. They were way better.
Words of mine will change. No. Become.
Stay silent and listen.
Change? No. Damn it!
You alright?
No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know?
That's the creative process for you. Agony and ecstasy. Mostly agony.
True. And when you finally perfect a song, there's nothing like it. But when you're stuck, and it's just getting worse, ugh.
Can I help finish?
It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want.
First things first. What's the song about?
My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath the stars, a huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble, like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect.
Keep going. What would you say to your teacher if she were here right now?
That it's okay. That I'll be okay. And thank you for everything.
Alright, that's what your lyrics need to say.
Moon, moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay.
Wait.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last lights down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay.
He's like, yeah, I did a good job, yeah.
Noted I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay.
Are you Dark Urge, Muck? Yeah, but we'll suppress it. It's fine. What a great character. We're gonna make sure nothing bad happens to her, chat. Muck is playing a bearded, small, fat dwarf. What do you mean, fat? He is in his prime. He is so in shape. Why did the druid on the left just vanish? Oh, she's back now.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last lights down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and noted I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Even Shadowheart clapped, and she hates everyone. Wow.
Sorry.
Let's see. That song was beautiful! Worthy of a few tears.
Thanks. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died.
Play Wonderwall.
My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming.
Wow, imagine if the
There
goblins
was
attacked
so
right now and
much
we didn't hear them coming.
blood. I can still smell it.
Well, you've come up with a fine tribute to her.
Lihala said that's why eulogies were important. They were for the living as well as the dead. I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
You can save her as her.
Sweet.
How, Buzzbomb?
Odiously sweet. The vomitous gall within despairs at your kindness.
How, Buzzbomb?
It hurts! It hurts! Please, make it stop!
Shush, you're ruining the song.
Don't you think it's awful? We'll save you, poor soul.
The critters start a duet of their own, attempting to drown out the bard's music. They look at you expectantly.
Bravo, you should go on tour with talent like that.
Of course, we are born performers.
Unlike some.
How delicious. Should be easy.
Guidance. Soothing songs. When you inspire an ally using bardic inspiration, they regain 1 to 6 hit points. That's pretty cool. Don't have a bard in that team, though.
I can do better. I must.
I know you have to knock her out, but I'm not sure if there's anything more.
These boots
Wait,
have seen
what?
everything.
Literally knock her out before you do a long rest. So for those who don't, I'll just say, because this was in our last playthrough, if you're playing the Dark Urge, and she's in your camp, and you go to sleep, while you're in your sleep, while you're sleeping, you basically sleepwalk over and rip her apart. And she dead. And so chat's telling me if you freaking deck her and knock her out, that you can save her. But do you have to do that? Do you have to do that before every single rest?
What were you thinking?
Yes. Oh my god, I'm not doing that. We'll just have the tragic story. Okay, what is this thing here? Find Zoru, talk to Zoru. Wait, what? Find Zoru. That's
For
Zoru.
discussion.
There.
We should be getting drunk at least. It's no fun waiting for death sober.
What was I supposed to do with Zoru? Oh, we need Lae'zel in the party.
There are important matters to discuss.
Where is she? Once the scene happens, it's done and you can stop having to do it.
This devil Raphael flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
Kithrak? What does that mean?
Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my Queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
Wait, once the scene happens, it's done, and you can stop having to do it. If she survives, you get a really good mage robe. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me try to recap this. So I know if you play Dark Urge and she's in camp, in your sleep, you kill her. You're saying if, before I go to sleep, I knock her out, which I don't know how to do. I don't know how I just knock her out, so you gotta tell me how to do that. That when I go to sleep, I kill some other random person, but then she stays alive for the rest of the game? Is all that accurate? Why were these knights chasing the Mind Flayer ship?
The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the Hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Blackest sight pierces the many plains.
Okay, it's a round icon with a mallet on it. Open spellbook. Toggle non-lethal attacks. Knock someone unconscious instead of killing them. Must be unarmed or using a melee weapon. Okay. If I don't knock her out in the first hit, and does she start screaming and run away, and then like the rest of the camp freaks out or anything? Muck's done 2 playthroughs to know you can KO people. I probably have done it, but it's been a year and a half since I last played it, so I'm rusty as hell. Oh, that's just sitting down. Oh, I meant to get Lae'zel in the friggin' party.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
Join me.
The party's full. You'll need to make room.
Swap with Will.
Ready for battle. Eager for battle.
Asterion is still wearing her clothes. Let's see. Race. Githyanki Psionics Jump. Battle Master. What? Oh god, I have no idea. Maneuver, subclass features, superiority dice. Your superiority dice are d8s. You have 4. At fighter level 10, these dice become d10s. They fuel Battle Master maneuvers and are expended upon use. Regain expended dice after a short or long rest. Champion, the number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1. This effect can stack. Eldritch Knight. You're a warrior of spell and sword weaving incantations that supplement your extensive martial expertise. Ritually bind the weapon in your main hand. This weapon can't be knocked out of your hand, and it automatically returns to you when thrown. Until long rest. EK is a great option in patch 8. Arcane Archer. You're capable of weaving magic into your attacks, giving your archery a supernatural quality and your friends something to fear. Okay, I'll do this for now. Let's see. Acid, Booming Blade. Strike with your weapon, afflicting your foe with a resonance that hurts them for 1d8 when they move. Bursting Sinew. Explode a corpse, Bone Chill, Firebolt. Poison Spray, Ray of Frost, Shocking Grasp. Blade Ward. Friends. Spells. Shield. Magic Missile. Add a wizard spell of your choice to your spellcasting repertoire. I don't have Featherfall on anyone in the party yet. Long Stride is a good one. Increase creatures' movement speed by 10 feet until long rest. But it's just one target. It's a ritual. Alright, I'll take your advice for now.
As I was taught.
So can I just put this on the whole party?
Repositioning.
This is a bit tedious, but... Okay. Let's see. Leave camp. We need to have her talk to the guy.
Done. Is that
Can't
everything?
give up now.
I think that's
One day I'll catch a break.
Him?
I have something to ask.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Yeah, and I suggest you do what she says. Shadowheart disapproves. Lae'zel approves, Astarion approves.
lower.
Wait.
You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. Wow.
Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
Oh my god. Dude, this guy is like, wow, what a party of absolute psychopaths. Okay. Lae'zel wants to talk.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
What comes next?
The Teethling was clear. If there are
Teethling?
Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Did you say Teethling?
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run.
Faerun. Alright. Let me go back to camp and get the party back how I prefer it for now. So we're gonna get Will back in here. For Eldritch Blast.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Yep. I've noticed your eye. Did you lose it in battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Let's talk about something else.
By all means.
Join me.
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Swap Lae'zel.
Let's make this happen.
Okay. And he's back in the party. And back out of the camp.
Done.
All right. And is there a passage there? I can't tell. All right. Nope. Nope. Wrong way.
No helping it.
Return to Zevlor. No, that's not it. Oh, find a mole. Oh, hold on. We might be able to get some more XP by doing this. So there was that kid that said go talk to this other person. The kid I saved from the Harpies. He wants me to talk to somebody.
And again. Swing and swing and...
Wait, where's my team?
Is that blood?
Oh, okay.
No, never mind.
Alright, over here. What? What is it? Chat, hold on. We have, let's call it a commercial break. This one had his claws in my sleeve and was pulling on it repeatedly. Hey.
The druids don't care about
Alright, he went from loving it to time to get psycho. Alright. Someone named Mole. Mole. Where is Mole? Looks like we go to the hole here.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Do I have a shrink spell? No. I could wild shape into like a cat, I think, and go through. But that would be my last wild shape of the day, and then I would lose the archer thing. Okay, I don't want to expend that right now. Okay. Alright. Let's go out and do more fighting if we can find some more encounters. I hate that you can't gift some games on Steam because of the cross-region. Rip Eternal Strands.
Have you wondered what people will say when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I haven't encountered that issue, and I've done a lot of
faced
giveaways on Steam with gift cards.
and conquered them all.
But maybe that's different.
This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones.
These tracks. Goblins?
Let's see, Thieves' Tools, Asterion, and let's grab the rest. Save the goblin. Oh, she's already dead.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Oh, jeez! Turn-based. Dude, that jump scared me. Oh my god. Alright, okay, I think we have to unplug this thing.
Shall we?
Oh, this was more fun when he was screaming.
Mage Hand is a big help.
Stay idle.
A hero at heart.
If this isn't important.
Just Eldritch Blast the statue. Can you just do that? He immediately shot me back. What? Dude,
Everything
it's
is clear. Way forward.
Okay, yeah, your plan was freaking stupid. It's not obeying turn-based stuff either.
Today, how many die tomorrow?
Get out!
Dream in red.
It's not going by turn-based.